Right, welcome Fight fans and Fight Night Champion fans. Welcome to tonight's Dave Dominator fight. As you know, Dave Dominator is my man of the moment, a fighter I created the other day. And he's pretty powerful, he's pretty strong. So today's opponent is Dominator King. We don't know much about him, but he had a half decent head-to-head record. Right, so here we go. What's he doing? He's caught a couple of strikes straight away there, but he's not doing a lot, is he? Oh, he seems to be a counter puncher. So he's using the Philly shell defense, and he's sidestepping, and he's waiting for me to come in, and he's wasting stamina by doing those random sidesteps. So he looks a bit of a crafty opponent, so I'm going to have to be a bit cautious and careful with him, because one sidestep power straight will mess you up. Even Dave Dominator, I mean, as strong as what Dave is, one sidestep straight timed right, and the fight could be over. Like. So here we go. Let's see what he's got. I'm going to make him come to me. I'm going to try and tire him, landing those body shots. Now he's trying to hit my body, isn't he? I wonder if he continues to do that. We've always got to be wary of body spammers, as we found out with Captain Poopy yesterday. Captain Poopy Pants. So yes, he's definitely leaning towards body shots. He's doing the orty-quoty, you know. It's when they sort of step in, then step out again to try and confuse you, try and get you to waste your shots. I call it the orty-quoty. You put your left leg in, your left leg out in, now you shake it all about, you do the orty-quoty and you turn around. That's what it's all about. Right, so yeah, the first round, not a lot went on. I think I stole it with a couple of power shots early, and he's now counting the round down. Yeah, some fighters use that tactic. It's like, if they're trying to frustrate you and it doesn't work, they'll sit and count the whole minute down between rounds. And now I think to try and frustrate you or to try and get under your skin, but don't really work with me. I just end up singing the orty-quoty, keep myself amused. Oh, wookie cookie cookie. Right, so now what's he going to do? Sidestep straight away. A step forward, land some body shots on him. So the round's already in the bag. What I've got to do now is let him chase me a little bit. Because if I move forward, all he's going to do is he's going to keep sidestepping. So I've got to sort of be a bit cautious, be a bit random. A lot of players get annoyed, you know, if you don't chase them. They'll start saying, oh, you're a runner and you're this and you're that. But if they're constantly using one move, like the sidestep straight, chasing them is, you know, it's a move for fools. It's like Obi-Wan Kenobi says in Star Wars, the original Star Wars, he says, who is more foolish, the fool or the man who follows the fool? So, you know, styles make fights, and if someone's using one move, then you don't follow them by chasing them. You have to stay away. So all these people that complain, that saying, oh, you're running, stop using one move, you idiots. Right.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in.
So yeah, landing the odd chicken wing over the top there. I'm still peppering his body. Try and burn his stamina down.
You want to mix it up.
He's right hand at me. I don't know if you've noticed, but the only shot really he's thrown is that right hand, either right hand to the body or right hand to the head. Pardon me, that's sorry about that, but I gulped down a chocolate coffee earlier, a mocho, and it's yeah, I think I'm paying the price now for gulping down that mocho. Right, another round over. He's cut. I think he's lost both the rounds.
You need to throw more punches. That'll keep him away.
I'm sorry if it's not the most exciting fight, but as I said, Styles do make fights, and he tends to be relying on the step straight. So here we go, round 2.
Number 3 is underway. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Nice little combo to the body. It's always a safe move to pepper that body, tire him. At least he changed his punches from right hands to a little 3 jab combo there.
King's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Goes up top with the right hand.
Oh, that head movement. It's like, I can't come forward, I've got no offensive skill. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to stand here and move my head movement with my Philly shell defence and hope you come and throw shots and miss so I can counter. He's not very good, is he? I'm going to struggle to make this fight exciting.
Well placed, well timed combo up top.
Oh, nice uppercut combo there. He's now trying to run behind that jab.
I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly
Again,
right.
straight back to the body with the right hand. And every now and then throwing those big right hands over the top. He seems pretty keen to catch me with that right power straight. As soon as I go to his body, as soon as I start chasing him, he just steps back straight.
He landed that counter punch.
Again, a lot of players tend to do that.
He drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Look at
They
this,
won't do anything, they'll stay still, you know, try and get you to miss a few shots. And as soon as you get a bit frustrated, open up with a combo, they just step back, power straight. And if it lands, it can cause all sorts of trouble. Whoa. Yeah, that power straight's dangerous. I was fighting a guy the other day before I made Dominator, and I was 6 rounds up, and he kept randomly throwing power shots. I didn't really feel worried or nervous. I've won every round, and I was pretty almost lackadaisical. I almost became bored with the fight. It was so easy, and then one of the right hands landed, and the fight was over. So yeah, you've always got to be careful of the flash cure. I'm 3 rounds up, thank goodness. And all that I really have to be aware of is, as I've just stated, just got to be aware of that right hand coming over the top every now and then. I don't want what happened the other day to happen again. I don't want to be 6 rounds up and let him land 1 punch. A lot of people don't like the flash cure, and even though it's frustrating when you're winning a fight and someone does flash you, yes, it is frustrating. I personally would much rather have the flash cure in the game than not in the game, because even though it is annoying when you get flashed, it keeps you on your toes and it makes every single match alive. Even if you're 9 rounds down, you can still flash your opponent and it's dead. So the game's always alive. So yeah, I'm a fan of. I'd rather have the flash in the game than not.
Halfway through round number 4. He saw the uppercut, he took
and having said that, because he keeps spamming my body with that right hand, I'd like to flash this ooh, right on the chin. Have it, son. You were frustrating me, but now you're gonna have it.
Bill's nose is cut, and you can see that it's worsening as this round goes on.
Little jab poking out like a little fanny as he backs away.
Dynamite's doing a good job tonight on the outside.
Oh, he's getting caught with some cracking punches there though.
And yet another big shot goes in. He just went down. The infighter went out.
I tell you what, lads, that was satisfying.
He went out the
because he was
front door,
annoying,
and as you said,
sidestepping,
maybe
Philly
pay the
shell,
ultimate price.
bum.
King's rising back up. That takes some guts.
Yes, that was satisfying. A nice right hand chicken wing over the top, right on his cut. Boom, down he goes. And now what's he doing?
Fourth round now
The
with the
orty
last 10
quirty.
seconds. Fine work.
Well, the right hand straights
He
there,
landed
missed.
well
Yeah,
by
burn his stamina
Dynamite.
dude.
And that's the end of round 4.
Right,
Well, he's
his
back in
face
the
has
corner,
cut to
which is
bits.
critical in terms of
He's
trying to
lost
stop the
every
bleed on
round.
that cut.
I've got a
But it's
2
also
point round.
critical because they need to put forth
in
a
the
new
bag.
defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time.
His only
here
hope
and
now
start moving
is
their
the
head, using their
flash.
legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
And he's still counting down the rounds.
Dollar Bill's got a good relationship with his
Let's
corner,
punish him for
but
that, eh?
now it needs to pay off. He was down in
Oh,
that last round.
cookie,
They need to get to work.
So
Well
he's
targeted.
got 2 moves. He's got the
Combo
orty
by
quirty.
Kings. Good step back.
He's got 3 moves. The orty quirty, straight to the body,
Kings
power straight to the
got a
head.
real problem on his hands now,
He's got
Teddy.
3
I think
moves.
this cut
He's a
is
3 move
actually
player.
working around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man,
Bit more
a
orty
chance
quirty there.
for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been
Orty quirty
coagulants,
power
chemicals
straight.
put
Orty
into that
quirty
eye.
power straight.
Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Solid left hand to the head. Dollar Bill's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still something.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
it's
he's
kind
through
of
the
like
right
riding
hand,
a
a
punch,
sidestep.
though, you know, and the weather's a little
Boom.
bad. And you say,
Uppercut
I
on
wanna
the
be
chin.
safe here, I'm gonna
He
stop
must
the
be
car.
pretty
You don't
damaged now. He's
stop
took
and
some
park the
shots
car
to
in
his
the middle of
head.
the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Yeah, so Mr. Dehater, this is what happens when you mess with Dave Dominator. I've already had a couple of challenges online. A couple of other players have sent me messages privately and one public. Aztec Fire Lion wants to know, so I'm going to give him a shout out during this video. Just watch this video, Aztec, Mr. Lion, dude, and you know, think it through before you sign those contracts. You can see that Dave Dominator is devastating. So think this fight through before you sign those contracts. Your reputation's on the line, dude. So yeah, anyone want to see me in the ring with Aztec Fire Lion, drop a like or a thumbs up, and we'll get that fight arranged.
But even though
I'll speak to Frank Warren, my promoter, and we'll get Aztec sitting down the table for talks, and we'll get the fight on.
Be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again.
Yeah, he seems a sucker now. He's coming in with that right straight to the body, and I'm just sidestepping him, banging him with the uppercut. If anyone who doesn't know, one of the weaknesses of the Philly shell defense is a left hook, right hand combo. If you time it right, you can smash straight through that Philly shell defense.
In all walks of life, you know, in the ring, especially, you see it right away.
It's a I find the Philly shell slightly irritating because it is hard to get through. Yeah, that the left hook sort of right hand does get through, but if their head movement's up as well, that left hook right hand don't work because their head movement, basically they'll slip underneath it. So the Philly shell defense is a pretty good all-round defense, I have to admit. I personally favour the cross block. That's susceptible to the uppercut. That tends to get through the cross block. But yeah, it depends what sort of style you want to fight. If you want to fight as a counter puncher, maybe the Philly shell is the best one to go for. If you want to be more aggressive, I think the cross block's better because you're sort of coming forward and only the uppercut really gets through. It's good at protecting you from the right hand and especially hooks.
And now he's targeting upstairs.
Boom! Left hook, right hand. Lovely jubbly. What's making me laugh about this opponent, the hater guy, or whatever his name is, he was good at moving his head if I'm nowhere near him, but when I'm actually throwing punches, he forgets to move his head. So that's why he's getting cracked. Now he's moving his head, I'm nowhere near him, and he's burning his stamina moving his head. Yes, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but this game's a funny game.
Well, it's been like
you know, you get players that have skills
trouble.
in certain areas and have got no common sense in other areas, like him moving his head when I'm nowhere near him, and as soon as I start throwing punches, he just doesn't move his head. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Mr. Spock would be confused because there's no logic there at all.
Found exactly what he likes on the inside, and it is that power punch of choice, the uppercut.
Now what he has to do is add something to it. It picks the head up.
We want to knock this guy out because it would satisfy us. Because he is a frustrating little fella to fight. Running around like a fanny, doing the quality.
That's exactly what the corner
wants. And then spamming out the old power straight.
There's a straight right hand.
To be honest with you, I think that the flash I received the other day has made me a little bit cautious. As I say, I was 6 rounds up, and this guy caught me with one random power shot. So it has made me, it's affected me, it's
scored well with that right hand to the
damaged me in some way because it's affected me coming forward. I'm always wary now of the flash.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Nice exchange, both right hands landed. A very crisp combination by King.
And then he's really keen on that right hand of the body. I'm surprised that his head-to-head record was as good as what it is because
he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut.
I don't think he's that good. Annoying, but not really. Not really good. Seems to be no sort of
yeah, it is, and his
logic or pattern to what he's doing. It's just
adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change downstairs to the place that's not moving.
Right, so he ain't won a round.
You know, neither
we're pretty comfortable.
Hard so far,
I don't want to get flashed, so I'm going to let him chase me and hope he walks onto one.
As we start round number 8.
Yeah, he hasn't been forced into a fast pace, so he's just taking what's been given to him. There's been a lot of picking there, the fruit at the top of the tree, and he's picked it.
His stamina must be pretty low because he's wasted a lot of shots.
King's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there.
Nice combo there, right hand to the body, left up to the head.
At his very best.
Stick that jab out, try and keep him away.
Oh, and the right
boom, right hand on the chin.
Dynamite's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landed.
So yeah, Dominator's about to dominate this annoying guy.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Dynamite's blocking ability is doing well for him there. To the head he goes with the left hand.
Like I said earlier, the left hook, right hand. Boom!
What a big shot.
Come on. Left hook, right hand. Down he goes. Let's hope he doesn't get up. I'm going to show him a replay just because he annoyed me. Left hook. Boom! Right hand. Boom! Yeah, have it, son.
3, 4, hurry, 5, 6.
Is he struggling? He's struggling. Yay! Right, that's another knockout for Dave Dominator. A knockout in the bag. Thanks for tuning in, lads. I hope you enjoyed Dave Dominator's fight of the night.
able to continue.
the hater is
This
now
fight is
hating the
over.
fact he's just been
Knockout.
cured. And I hope he's tuning in tomorrow and we'll have another Dave Dominator fight. And maybe if we get the contract signed in time, it'll be me and Aztec Fire Lion. He seems to rate himself, so anyone knows anything about him,
Dynamite's your winner
let me know
by
if he's
knockout.
good, if he's
I
bad.
think he was headed towards a
And in the
decision
meantime,
win
I hope you
anyways.
enjoyed your Fight Night Champion dose.
Yeah, bring down
And
the curtain and
see you
make sure
same
that
time,
more
same
people are
place
gonna be talking
tomorrow
about
night.
you when
Don't
they
forget
leave
to
the
subscribe
arena
underneath
tonight.
the thing,
For Teddy Atlas,
the bar, whatever.
Joe Tessitore,
Alright,
for being with us.
cheers
Enjoy
boxing
the
fans,
rest
and I
of your
will
evening.
see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. Bye for now.